In this new world video, I'm going to take a look at some of the best named drop weapons that you can farm. I'm going to go over all of the weapons. Obviously, best in slot is subjective, but I'm going to go over my best in slot and show you where you can farm each one. So let's start with the first one, the Lifestaff, Corrupted Prognator Lifestaff. This is one of the best ones, Blaze Refreshing Move, and you can just choose your last perk, which makes it super versatile. You could farm this in Shattered Mountain, the Pit Lord that drops the trophies, right? I'm pretty sure most people know where this one is located. You just go here and go farm it. Super easy. Let's move on to the Void Gauntlets. This Void Gauntlet is mostly PvE. I'll go over the PvP one in a minute. Life Ring Void Gauntlet, Focus, Blaze, Refreshing Move, and then you'll probably choose your Scream here to debuff NPCs while doing dungeons. You can farm this from the Tower Banes, not the one that drops the trophies, but the one just across from it. So good luck there. Probably need a group. You can go farm this one. If you don't like PvE, you could always go PvP here. Soul Shroud Void Gauntlet. This is probably one of the best ones I could find. This one has Keen, Flame Attunement. You'll probably still go Scream, but you'll have a little bit more damage with this one, or whatever you like. So you can farm this also in Shattered Mountain, but you're going to have to farm Captain Thorpe and a couple of bosses in there. So bring a group so that you can go farm this Void Gauntlet if you're in need. Let's move on to another one here. This one is the Ice Gauntlet again. Life Ring Ice Gauntlet. Ice Gauntlet doesn't have Enchanted. I wish it had instead of Vicious, but we will have to make do with Vicious. Vicious, Healing Tomb, and then you can choose your last perk here, probably Refreshing Move or whatever you like. And it can drop in Eden Grove again at the Banes. That's in the tower, not the one that drops the trophies. So you can go farm that one. Not too difficult if you got a group. If you don't like this Ice Gauntlet and you want something more that has Refreshing Move, then Tying's Ice Gauntlet, probably the one that you'll use for door camping to secure doors. Refreshing Move, Vicious, we do not get enchanted on it since there's no drops with it, right? And then you can choose your shower cooldown refreshment perk. You can farm this in Ebonskull Reach. Just farm all of the bosses. Perk bucket here, if you take a look here quick, what would I go? Deadly Frost is probably the perk I would put on, just so that you have your shower ready for when they want to enter a door. Moving on to Firestaffs. Firestaffs is pretty meh in the drop category, but I'll still list you the best ones that I can find. Syncretic Firestaffs. You can get this one in Keen Jagged, Enchanted, and you probably want to choose a attunement perk here or something that you enjoy. Probably, I don't know. Let's just go on here. Brimstone Sands and a couple of other things here. Probably Keenly Empowered. Well, you already have Keen Jagged, you can't. But just make sure you choose a damage perk there, maybe Vicious, who knows. But you can farm this in Brimstone Sands from a bunch of bosses. You can probably farm those two cats in Heliopius, which is probably what I would do. I already have this. Not too bad, not too bad. This is probably the best one that you can farm. But if you do not enjoy Keen Jagged, there's always a Refreshing Move one. It's not too good, not too good. Enchanted, Refreshing Move, and then you can choose your last perk here if you want to. Probably a weapon perk or something, depending on what you're playing. Brimstone Sands, same one. You can farm this one and the other one at the same time. In Heliopius, just farm the two cats or do a boss run with the crew, you know, with the crew. Going on to some bows here. Oil Jar. This one comes with Enchanted, Flame Attunement. You probably want to go Keen Jagged here if you're a Keen Jagged enjoyer, but you can farm this from Barnacles and Black Powder. Super easy to do, but if you want an easier one to get, just get the Syncretic Bow. Way easier. Keen Jagged, Enchanted, and then you can even choose your attunement if you want. So super easy. This one comes from Brimstone, and you can farm those two cats in Heliopius or just outside of Brimstone. Well, outside of that elite area, you can farm the mobs over and over again, the named ones, and you should be able to get this one as well. Not too difficult to solo. Going for the Musket, base in slot Musket, Syncretic Musket, Keen Jagged, Arboreal Attunement, and then you can choose your last perk here, probably something decent. And you can find this in Brimstone as well. If you're a Musket player, definitely a pickup. It's super good, super good. So you can farm this from Heliopius again. Just farm the 2 cats, or just outside of Heliopius, you'll find the human enemies that is named. You can also farm them there. Super good musket. So you can get this one if you want. And then for the Deep River Blunderbuss, this is probably best in slot Blunderbuss. You just roll Keenly Empowered, Enchanted. You can choose your attunement. I personally go with Fire attunement because I go all my damage towards fire. Blunderbuss does fire damage. With the abilities right, you can farm this from the Siren's Brood. You can get it right here in Reekwater. The Reekwater settlement just spawn up here, well, here, and run down and go farm it. Not too difficult to get. Already got this one, super good. Let's move on to some Warhammers. Warhammers difficult to get based in slot, but depending on what you're playing, PVE or PVP, you either go Sundering Shockwave or Sundering Clear Out, depends on what you like. So Shirking Nature, Taunting Strikes, you do have grit on some abilities, and maybe you even have grit on auto attacks if you have enough con, and then you can just choose your weapon perk. Woodgrain Warhammer, Shirking Nature is the only one that I could find that could do some more damage, but you can see it, you farm it in Eden Grove, Banes in the Tower, not the one that drops the trophies. So you can find that one. If you like something more utility based, not pure damage, you can also go Willpower, Taunting Strikes, Refreshing Move, and then you can probably go your ability, Sundering Shockwave, Sundering Clear Out. You can farm this one in a dungeon, Tempest Heart. So good luck with this one. Some people struggle with Tempest Heart, but I'm pretty sure you're decent. Let's go to Great Axes, Commanding Strikes. There's not a best in slot Great Axe, unfortunately, but we can get pretty close. So Commanding Strikes, you get Taunting Strikes, Keenly Jagged. You probably go with Refreshing Move just to get your graph wells and abilities back a little bit more quickly. At least you got Taunting Strikes and the Refreshing Move and a little bit of damage on there. Attunement would have been better. Where can you farm this? Well, you can farm this from the Forge dungeon. You can see Imperium Forge Materia. So good luck getting this. Pretty decent. Moving on to another one. If you don't like that Great Axe at all, you can always go Tai Ying's Great Axe. You can go Refreshing Move, Enchanted, and the only one that you can do here is probably Maelstrom or an Attunement. So good luck with this one. Probably not the one that I would go for, but a lot of auto attack damage if you go for it. So this is the best one you can do. You can farm this one in Eboscale Reeds. Just join the Elite Chase Run and you should be able to farm these bosses. Hopefully it drops for you. Good luck. Let's move on to some not Rapiers. Hatchet first. Deep River Hatchet. Base in slot Hatchet for PvE and PvP. Keenly Empowered, Rogue, and then you roll Attunement on it. Super good. You can farm this in the Reekwater, Siren's Brood. Siren's Brood is in the Reekwater, so just go farm the Brood and you should be able to get this quite easily. Now let's move on to Rapiers. The Rapiers, there's a quite big variety of them. This one is the Keratin Rapier. This one is more for the bleed enjoyers, right? Rogue, Keenly Jagged, you can choose your weapon perk or whatever you like. And you can farm this in Brimstone, Lilopius. You can farm those 2 cats there over and over again, or just do a boss run and you should be able to get this. I am going to include more Rapiers, 3 of them. So Lifelink Rapier. If you don't like the Keenly Jagged, but you still like Rogue, then you can go Vicious, Rogue, and then your weapon perk. You can farm this from Banes, I believe. So Banes, not the one that drops the trophies, but the one that's in the tower. So there you go. Moving on to the last Rapier here, probably the best one. Deep River Rapier, Keenly Empowered, Vicious, and you can choose your weapon perk. You can go here, dropped by Reekwater, also the Siren's Brood. So you just go farm this one. Super easy to get, not too difficult. A lot of people is farming the Siren's Brood. Moving on to some swords. This one is mostly PvE. The Starlock Might, I believe. Enchanted, Hated. You can choose Refreshing Move or whatever you like. I'll probably go Refreshing Move. I like my cooldowns to be low when I'm tanking. You can get this one from Lazarus. So quite easy to get. Good luck with this one. Let's move on to something more PvP based. Keratin Longsword, Rogue, Keeney Empowered. And then you can choose your last perk here, whatever you like. You can see you can farm this from Brimstone again. And Heliopolis. So good luck with this one. Super easy to get. So let's move on to another one. If you like Empowering Leaping Strike, you can go Keen Speed. Only one I could get here that's like pretty decent to keep up with other people. You can go look, but yeah, this is probably pretty decent one. You can choose your perk here as well. You can get this from Garden of Genesis. So also with that dungeon, super decent. So that's pretty decent ones for the sword. Let's move on to Spear. Spear has best in slot drop, so no need to craft your own. Life Ring Spear, Vicious, Keeney Jacket. You can probably roll Attunement or whatever you like. Maybe Skewer if you're PvE and so forth. But you can farm this in Eden Grove. Banes again, not the one that drops the trophy materials. The one just across in the tower. So good luck with this one. You're going to need a group. If you don't like that one, there's another one that you can get. Keratin Spear. This one also drops from Brimstone Heliopolis. So Rogue, a Border Attunement, already got it there. Either go Skewer or whatever you like as a damage perk. And Brimstone Sands, same place. Farm the 2 cats. Let's move on to Greatsword. Greatsword was a difficult one. I couldn't find anything that even comes close to Serenity. But I wanted to include something that's not an artifact, right? So Wood Grain, Greatsword. This one is all about the non-artifact ones, right? Shirking Nature, Transient Strikes, a must-have. And then you can just choose a damage perk or energizing counter if you use that. And you can farm this in Eden Grove. So go farm Eden Grove, get a couple of bosses. Also the Banes that you can farm, the one in the tower. So good luck with this one. Not the best, but the best one that I could find. It does a little bit of damage and pretty decent. Now let's move on to the Flail. This one is more for tanking. This Flail commanding stance. I wanted the Hatchet on it. I wanted the Keeney Fortify. I'll probably go Refreshing Move. It's not a lot you can do with this. It's not best in slot, right? But at least it's something that you can use. You can get this from Tempest Heart. Just go farm the dungeon. I think it's just from the regular dungeon you can get this one. A tanking Flail. But if you want the PvP one, more utility wise, Cleansing Whip. You can go like Strike. So heavy attacks will reduce the healing. Flame Attunement, you gain a little bit of damage, and then you can probably choose a weapon perk here that suits your needs. There's so many weapon perks that's pretty decent on the Flail. So you can go choose. Where can you farm this? Well, you can farm this from Genesis. So good luck with this one. If you found a weapon useful that you're probably going to go farm, then give this video a like. And don't forget to go follow me on Twitch. I stream there 5 days a week. I'll see you over there, and thank you for watching.